line of scrimmage. The 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catch it. If they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man open. It's Ross. The 20. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Browns 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow.
There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Cleveland.
Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Richardson on the stop.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 31.
Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Nixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
9-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd down.
Throw here out of the gun. He finds Beckham, complete. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
I need to get my swag right
there. All the
there.
way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 82 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Score Browns 14, Bengals 7.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
44, Mike, 44. 44, set the tone, defense.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Bofo's and Mike. Mike's Bofo. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike, 70 Ranger. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Burrow. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Kill, turn up. 19, 18. 44 to Mike. 44.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check 52. Check.
Nixon trying to punch it in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Check 31.
They'll run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
It's now
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A run for Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play that time out of Chubb. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front.
His kick is good.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 30.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
9-7 at the 26-yard.
Here's the 2nd and 7. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
29 yards. First down, Cleveland.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there. 1st down.
First down, Browns.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And 4.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
He's now 2nd and 10 at the
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Browns first down.
Let's bring it. Nice for the team. Nice for the team. Check it back.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Running for it, here's Chubb, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
On the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And this one is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To the air again, Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Browns.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Nick Chubb, the ball
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Chubb. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 190 receiving yards now. He's putting on a show. He also has a first down.
First down, Browns.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's crossing. He's checking.
Back to throw here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Trey Waynes.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Taken down by the Bengal pressure.
A loss of 14.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Sidesteps him at the 35. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Their own 39-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That one caught by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 12. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second and 13. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's gonna be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Is good.
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Bengals 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 24-yard line.
His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Now it's Burrow. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Browns 38, Bengals 20.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Browns drive about to get started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 34. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Browns, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will...
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can play. When it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Going quiet on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them skin of the whip is a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Loyal plans like the gold places.
Squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy?
Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, going quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. We got momentum.